Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ASNA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. And after today's price movement, I will say the chart's pretty tricky to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of these lines. Sure, they all pertain, but from a presentation standpoint, I want to try to keep this as straightforward as possible. And the reason this is a very tricky chart is because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. Meaning, if you're some sort of day trader or flipper or scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought there, or maybe you bought right there, and your plan was to buy and sell within 20 minutes, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the bigger picture point of view, yeah, I get it. From the highs, there was a pretty big pullback. But from the grand scheme of things, the price does still have, the overall opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over extended periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader perspective going into it. And the reason why I would still consider this chart bullish, and I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but just to illustrate it is, let's say the price actually pulls back some more and goes down to 27 cents. So again, not saying it'll happen, but let's say the price were to come down to 27, behave like that, and then begin to work its way upwards. Now, emphasis here on big picture. From a big picture perspective, what would you still have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well then from the big picture, you'd still very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation, that quote-unquote progress point being at 27 cents. Again, I get it. If you're some sort of flipper or day trader and you bought up there, then you definitely don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting about things from a bigger picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days as we're doing here, you can see the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.